ग्रीन का क्या है ना, बैटिंग बहुत सुपरलेटिव है। लास्ट आईपीएल में भी कैमरन ग्रीन ने 400 प्लस रन्स बनाए थे, सेंचुरी भी बनाई थी, और काफी प्रिकेरियस सिचुएशन से उसने जिताया था एमआई को। इनफैक्ट व्हाट कैन हैपन इज, अब अच्छा लेकिन डुप्लेसी कैप्टन है तो वो तो 14 मैच खेलेगा ही खेलेगा। अदरवाइज मतलब ग्रीन तो ओपनिंग मटेरियल भी है।
हाँ हाँ, वो बात तो है। और ग्रीन को
बट
टॉप
वही है
3
ना,
में ही खिलाना पड़ेगा, टॉप 3 में ही उसको
टॉप
खिलाना
3
पड़ेगा।
में, हाँ हाँ, ही इज यूजफुल इन टॉप 3 ओनली।
टॉप 3।
तो यही है यार मेरा तो मतलब बेसिकली, लेट्स होप कि वुमेन्स टीम का लक मेल टीम पे आए, दैट इज द ओनली होप फॉर आरसीबी।
Hi guys and welcome to Cricket Caviar. Today we are going to preview RCB on a day when the women's team has created history, and we have Praveen with us who will talk us more about his journey as an RCB fan. It's been a hate love, lot of things to love. Obviously, they make playoffs a lot of time, but they have been so near yet so far. They've reached 3 finals, not won any of those finals, and they've reached playoff 8 times actually out of the 16 seasons. But still,
Wow.
there is no trophy, and every year we hear Isala Cup Namade. And now that has come true in a way for women's team, but now there will be more pressure on the men's team that there is no black magic on RCB franchisee, so men's team has to win it. What are your views, Praveen?
I would say, based on the current team, I don't have much hopes this year, to be honest. Even I'm like a craziest fan. They may not even reach playoffs, if I'm not wrong. That's because of many factors. Even like Kohli, who is our strongest player ever, he may not play all the games, to be honest, with his personal life stuff. So that is one of our biggest assets. If we lose him, it's crazy. But hopefully he may play for most of the part. And Maxwell as well, who is our another biggest asset. He might play all the games too. That's what I'm hearing from many sources. If he is gone too, their ends our biggest chapter of this season. So these are our two biggest players. If they miss, their ends our chances too. And when it comes to the bowling department, as you all know, I don't know why they didn't focus much on the auction. They never focused much on the bowling department, to be honest. But this time it was dead boring. The same run, it's like what do you call like Tinda Academy kind of. All the bowlers are that way.
Actually, there is a shocking stat that RCB player has only won or purple cap once, while their orange cap they have won many times. I mean, Chris Gayle has won it, Virat Kohli has won it. So many times they have won the orange cap, but unfortunately they won the purple cap only once, and that's Harshal Patel who has won it.
Oh,
So,
was
And
that?
he's not with RCB anymore.
and he's not with RCB anymore.
I
Yes.
thought it was Chahal once, but oh, is it just Harshal?
That's
That's why we called him Purple Patel in that season, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chahal has won it with Rajasthan. I think the last season. He won it. Yeah.
But
Just RCB thing.
he's a run machine always.
Yeah.
But
Let's share the deck. Maybe I can go with the first slide, and then we'll ask Praveen to talk more about the squad slides. Like he will help us make the 11.
Yeah.
But yeah. So Kohli is the captain since 2013. So, it's kind of a responsibility to get one title. Usually it doesn't take 11 years to get a title. I know IPL is the most competitive league in the world, but just like you said, 3 times runners up, like that hurts. That hurts really bad. And it's time for RCB men to also win the trophy. And in the last video we made about CSK, Shikhar said that Chepauk is spiritual. So I want to say Chinnaswamy is divine. Like when fans are chanting RCB, RCB, it's just a different feeling. And also some interesting stats about Chinnaswamy Stadium is like it was the first stadium who provided Wi-Fi to their fans, and way back in 2014. So it's an amazing place, Bangalore. Chinnaswamy Stadium is also next level. It's a different place. You can chase anything there, and yeah, and just RCB fans, like something special about RCB fans. They're called Bold Army. We call them Sea of Red when there is a home match, and just the passion of the fans and loyalty to also deserves a cup.
Did you go to the Chinnaswamy?
I actually didn't. I missed it. I was very close. Like, we actually were in Manipal for our engineering, and then it used to be just like a one-night journey bus, but we actually didn't. Have you been there?
No, I never traveled to India during IPL.
That's still on the bucket list, actually. Yeah.
Hopefully, when I visit, I'll plan for during the IPL time, so I can at least go for one game.
Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, like seriously, the chanting of RCB, and yeah, I still remember those days when they always had good batters actually. Yeah, they had Chris Gale, ABD, Kohli at one point of time. Now they have Faf, Kohli, and Maxwell, again very close. And as with Maxwell, you can say the game is never over until he's out. He's such a dangerous player and he never gives up. So yeah, RCB still has some really magical batsmen. It's just that you need more than three players. You need more than just batters to win your tournament. And very quickly, let's see who is out and who is in. So for the major players, like Shikhar already said, Hasaranga is out, Harshal is out, and unfortunately, Shikhar, can you go back to the previous slide just very quickly? Yeah, and Hazelwood is out. Hazelwood is unfortunately out because of some personal reasons. I think he just took a break before the like maybe he'll back after second half. So I don't know how will that work. Like, is he still coming back to RCB or some other franchisee? I'm not sure, but that's what I heard. Like, he took a personal break for the first half, and then we have Cam Green coming in, which is exciting, very exciting player. We have Alzari Joseph coming in. So yeah, let's see. So this is the 11, right? Praveen, what do you think about this 11? And can you walk us through or think that if this will be the 11, or do you think there might be some changes?
Faf, Virat Kohli, they preferably like open pretty much all the games. I think Pat Kedar may continue his one down because he did pretty good in that position.
Yeah, in 2022, yeah, he missed the 2023 season. Correct.
Yeah, correct. I think he was the first uncapped player to score 100 in playoffs.
Yeah. That's
He
a record.
did really good in first one down. So I think he will stick to that. Maxi, as usual, he may go up to two down. Then comes the Cam Green. It depends on what they're chasing, or if it's a first down, second down. It, of course, right. If the opening plays for longer time, the order keeps changing. But this might be the standard order, followed by Dinesh Karthik. I don't know why they are still hanging on to him. His era is done. He's a good player, but his era is done. They should have
invested. Funny, 10 months he's in the commentary box, and then 2 months he comes back playing for IPL.
His career is good in the
I think he announced that this year is his last. He already announced.
Yeah, this year is going to be last season for Dinesh Karthik.
Yeah, he said he's going to retire after this, but his prime asset
So
is...
in case he's not performing well, who's the backup wicketkeeper? I'm just curious.
Anuj Rawat is there. So Anuj Rawat is the backup keeper, most probably.
Correct.
Yeah, I think he played few games before, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. The DK should sit back in the commentary rather than on the field. But yeah, he's still in the 11. He will be in the 11 probably until he's injured or he wants to opt out. Then
especially that finishing role is very tricky. Yeah, and DK is at such that crucial finishing role. So if he's not able to hit the ball clean, that's a problem, right?
Another problem, like I see now, they bought this Cameron Green for a lot of money. So obviously they have to play him because, one of the main reasons they couldn't perform well in the auctions was because they spent a lot on Cameron Green before the auctions itself in that exchange deal for Hardik Pandya. or whatever they did actually for Hardik Pandya. So now Cameron Green, ideally I would have liked Rajat Patidar 3, Maxwell 4, and Mahipal Lomror at 5 or something. Now, but now since they've bought Cam Green, he is not a finisher. मतलब मैंने उसे अभी तक देखा नहीं है कोई ऐसा गेम्स में एज अ फिनिशर खेलते हुए. ही इज मोर लाइक अ टॉप ऑर्डर बैट्समैन, और मुंबई के लिए भी उसने नंबर 3 पे बैटिंग मोस्टली किया है. तो दैट्स व्हाट आई फील कि दैट्स वन थिंग दैट आई एम नॉट श्योर हाउ दे आर गोइंग टू हैंडल.
No,
एंड
this makes sense. Now I see why we have put him at 3. और ऐसा हमने बहुत बार देखा है कि एक मनी प्रेशर रहता है प्लेयर पे, एंड अनफॉर्चुनेटली आईपीएल हिस्ट्री में द प्लेयर विद द हाईएस्ट पैकेज जनरली डजंट डू वेल, right? We have seen that Jaydev Unadkat was bought at a higher price. We have seen a failure of Chris Morris. So many players.
Jaydev Unadkat, lot of names are there. Yes.
Most of
Yeah.
the guys are burst.
Yeah. Yeah.
As with the RCB players itself, when they like, even Yuvraj Singh couldn't do much.
Yeah.
Even KL Rahul couldn't do much. Watson, Shane Watson, such a like humongous players, right? They couldn't do much with the RCB. They bought it for huge money. But
another actually problem is Chinnaswamy. Although you are saying RCB chants are there, no? It's very difficult home ground. Actually, one of the reasons RCB has not won is not because there is something wrong with the team. They are having good teams, and bowling obviously has been weak. That's one point I think Praveen told. That was they had Dinda Academy fully in their roster, but the main problem is also home ground. It's very difficult to actually defend totals if you are batting first, and अगर तुम 200 250 भी बना रहे हो, you never know how you're going to
Never
stop
safe.
the team.
Never
And
safe at Chinnaswamy.
yeah, that's the Chinnaswamy defect. And then now they had two of the greatest spinners. They had Chahal and Hasaranga. And now if you see the bowling lineup, they have someone like Mayank Duggar, who they bought before the auctions. He will be mostly benched because Karan Sharma, he's the only leg spinner there. So I think Karan Sharma is going to play. Apart from that, I don't know much. Will Jacks, if he plays, he will be an additional spinner. Of course, Maxwell को bowling करना पड़ेगा.
Maxwell will probably have the onus of bowling at least 3 or 4 overs. Yeah,
I think 4 overs करना पड़ेगा Maxwell को, because they need 2 spinners at least, right? If one is Karan Sharma, then who is the other? There is no second spinner, so I think it has to be Maxwell.
Oh, Bracewell is there, but yeah, he's a foreign player. He won't get in the 11.
I think Bracewell is not fit right now. Will Jacks is also having same kind of thing. Maybe they can play Cameron Green. If he's not playing well, then they can replace him with Will Jacks. That can be a combination.
Yeah.
But the problem is, Will Jacks is a destructive opener. He cannot play down.
Yeah.
He is such a destructive opener and a handy spinner. He can do 2-3 overs easily.
Yeah.
But he cannot come in till one of these 4 guys gets injured.
And another choice that they will have is in the overseas fast bowling. Like they have Alzari, they have Reece Topley, and they have Lockie Ferguson. मतलब 3 bowler बहुत अच्छे हैं, but उसमें से कोई एक ही खेल पाएगा. Unfortunately, I think it will be Alzari because they spent a lot for Alzari Joseph, and गुजरात टाइटंस के लिए भी उसने अच्छा बॉलिंग किया था. लॉकी ने भी अच्छा किया है गुजरात टाइटंस के लिए. But I think maybe Alzari.
I actually feel it might be Reece Topley because he's a left armer and he has a knack of picking early wickets.
Correct. Good power play bowler.
Yeah, very good power play bowler.
But if you see the bench, Pratik, there is no strong Indian backup also. Like Virat ka ho gaya, Maxwell, Virat ka ya Karthik ka, there is no such big name in the bench also for them.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, Vijay Kumar Vaishak ने काफी अच्छा किया था लास्ट टाइम. आई थिंक उसको आकाशदीप के साथ बॉलिंग करना पड़ा था, तो उसने ठीक ठाक किया था. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आई डोंट सी. हिमांशु शर्मा, अभी कुछ रणजी में इसका नाम सुना था कि was bowling well. Yash Dayal is one of the big names.
They also spent 5 crores on Yash Dayal, right? Like even though he got 5 sixes in 1 over from Rinku.
He earns 10 times.
अरे
वो रिंकू से 10 गुना ज्यादा कमाता है भाई. रिंकू ने उसको 5 छक्के मारे, वो बोला मैं तेरे से 10, तू 5 मारे ना मैं 10 मारूंगा, मैं तेरे से 10 गुना कमाऊंगा. Rinku Singh's right now his salary is around 50 lakhs per per IPL season. So he earns 10 times more. And maybe हो सकता है उसको खिलाए भी, क्योंकि इनके पास लेफ्ट आर्मर अगर ये रीस टोपली को नहीं खिला रहे ना, तो आई थिंक मे बी आकाशदीप को हटा के दे मे प्ले यश दयाल ऑल्सो, क्योंकि ये लोग एक लेफ्ट आर्मर हमेशा खिलाते हैं आरसीबी वाले. मोस्टली दे लाइक टू हैव मिचेल स्टार्क था, फिर वो अरविंद था, कोई ना कोई हमेशा एक लेफ्ट आर्म रहता है इनकी टीम में मोस्टली.
Each of them has their own assets, like Alzari, Reece, Ferguson. Ferguson is a good death bowler compared to these guys, so which RCB lacks all the time. They leak like any runs, like crazy runs in the last 4 overs. They may even get to 60 to 80 runs in the last 4 overs. So, like someone like Ferguson will stop that, but it's very hard to choose one of these three. I don't know what the captain or the coach thinks during the game, but
yeah, it will be very difficult. And they can't go two foreign pacers, right? Yeah, because Faf, Cameron Green, and Maxwell are sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it will be a big headache. But anyways, the bowling is still good. The fast bowling is still very good.
स्क्वाड जो है ना, बैटिंग में अगर हम देखें तो डुप्लेसी, कोहली, ग्रीन और मैक्सवेल यही की है. इंडियन कॉन्टिजेंट तो बहुत ज्यादा वीक है, और मुझे नहीं लगता कि मतलब रजत पाटीदार एक्चुअली बिकेम so great because of one innings which he played in playoffs. Otherwise, his returns were majorly dismal. And मेरे को याद आ गई पॉल वल्थाटी की. पॉल वल्थाटी ने भी एक बार किंग्स 11 के लिए मतलब ऐसे ही एक सेंचुरी मारी थी, और उसके बाद he couldn't repeat that feat again. तो वही एक चीज है. और बॉलिंग में भी यार मतलब काफी वीक है. अल्जारी, सिराज एट इन T20 इज नॉट दैट ग्रेट. 9.5 पौने 10 के लगभग की इकोनॉमी रेट रहती है. करण शर्मा इज पास्ट हिज प्राइम. सो ऑल एंड ऑल मतलब डुप्लेसी, कोहली, ग्रीन और मैक्सवेल ही हैं जो भी हैं. एंड आई थिंक दे शुड चेज मोस्टली, क्योंकि डिफेंड करना तो बहुत मुश्किल हो पाएगा इस बॉलिंग लाइनअप के बाद. क्योंकि देखो ग्रीन भी बॉलिंग में 10-11 की इकोनॉमी देता ही देता है. ठीक है. और मतलब बहुत
स्पिनर्स तो
प्रॉब्लमेटिक है.
मतलब बहुत बड़ा वीक पॉइंट है. इन्होंने हसरंगा चहल दोनों को जाने दिया, मतलब दैट वाज अ बिग मिस्टेक फॉर देम.
नहीं, वो
मयंक
इन्होंने
डागर
इसलिए
पता
जाने
नहीं
दिया
क्या.
मेरे हिसाब से, क्योंकि इनको लगता था चिन्नस्वामी में स्पिन बहुत पिटते हैं. बट उल्टा है ना, चिन्नस्वामी में पेसर्स भी तो उतनी ही तेजी से रन पड़वाते हैं.
वही वही वही.
तो उस लिहाज से मतलब ये टॉप 4 ही हैं. और अगेन मैक्सवेल इज देयर प्रीमियर ऑफ स्पिनर, आई वुड से.
या और पहला
ये
मैच
फर्स्ट
इनका
ओवर की
चेन्नई के अगेंस्ट है, चेन्नई में. उसके बाद 3 होम मैचेस है, फिर हम राजस्थान जाएंगे ये लोग.
कोहली और ग्रीन should have a gun season, otherwise they don't seem to hit the playoffs. But maybe luck shines this side. पहली बार आरसीबी को वुमेन्स टीम ने ही कप जिता दिया है. बट ऑन पेपर लग तो नहीं रहा है यार. मेरे को ऑन पेपर नहीं लग रहा है. इंडियन बेस्ट प्लेयर अगर आप बोलोगे तो मैं फिर कोहली के पास ही जाऊंगा. कोहली ही हो सकता है. काफी लंबे ब्रेक के बाद आ रहा है. ही वुड वांट टू प्रूव हिमसेल्फ फॉर T20 वर्ल्ड कप आल्सो. सो आई थिंक कोहली फॉर इंडियन. ओवरसीज मैं कैमरून ग्रीन 100% श्योर हूँ. एट चिन्नास्वामी इज बैटिंग विल बी सुपरली ऑसम. मतलब जब भी आरसीबी चेस करेगा ना, ग्रीन और मैक्सवेल ये लोग 12 की रन रेट भी इजीली दोनों अचीव कर सकते हैं अगर टिक गए तो. और अनकैप्ड तो स्क्वाड मुझे फिर से देखना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अनकैप्ड इंडियन
अनकैप में आपका यश दयाल है. अब तो आकाशदीप कैप्ड है. महिपाल लुमरोर हो सकते हैं. मनोज भदंगे एक ऑलराउंडर है, इसके बारे में मैंने ज्यादा सुना नहीं है. और
मतलब यार
अनुज
डाउट ही है
रावत
एक्चुअली
है.
में ना.
सुयश प्रभु देसाई जो लास्ट ईयर बहुत इरिटेट कर रहा था. और
वही है, मतलब इनका अनकैप्ड तो बहुत टफ टू से है एक्चुअली में.
राइट. विजय कुमार वैशाख को किसी ने पिक किया था, यश दयाल को पिक किया है लोगों ने, और मैंने महिपाल
हाँ,
लुमरोर को
विजय
पिक
कुमार
किया है.
वैशाख पिछली बार 3 फॉर लेके गया था 1-2 मैच में. बट वही है ना, वो किसकी जगह खिलाएंगे. ही कैन ओनली प्ले इन प्लेस ऑफ आकाशदीप. क्योंकि करण शर्मा तो चाहिए ही चाहिए ना इनको, स्पिन भी वीक है इनके एक्चुअली में।
मुझे लगता है यश दयाल खेलेगा क्योंकि लेफ्ट आर्म वाला एंगल है, तो मे बी उसको खिला
नहीं तो
दे।
वो आकाशदीप की जगह ही खेल पाएगा ना, क्योंकि लोमरोर को तो इनको खिलाना ही पड़ेगा।
राइट राइट।
सिराज खेलेगा ही खेलेगा।
हम्म।
तो इनके अगर आप देखोगे ना तो मतलब जगह ही नहीं है एक्चुअली में ना। अल्जारी जोसफ की जगह कभी टॉम करन खेल लेगा, कभी रीस टॉपली खेल लेगा, कभी लोकी फर्ग्यूसन खेल लेगा, वो तो वो हो गया। ऊपर विकेट कीपिंग में दे डोंट हैव एनी ऑप्शन। आई थिंक अनुज रावत इज ऑल्सो कीपर शायद।
यस यस यस।
तो अगर कार्तिक आउट ऑफ फॉर्म रहता है तो अनुज रावत जा सकता हूँ मैं, अगर कार्तिक कम खेलता है तो अनकैप्ड में।
हाँ, इम्पैक्ट सब में भी अनुज रावत ही होगा मुझे लगता है। अगर ये लोग चेस कर रहे होंगे तो शायद अनुज रावत को ही लेंगे। और मुझे लगता है चेन्नई जैसे पिच में पहला मैच है, तो मुझे लगता है मे बी विल जैक्स को ये लोग कैमरन ग्रीन की जगह खिला लें, क्योंकि वहां पे स्पिनर्स स्पिनिंग पिच है, तो मे
नहीं
बी
बट कैमरन
The spin is weak, but fast bowling is good.
Pratik will quickly move to the SWOT and
Yeah.
so
Yeah, I haven't added much points here. So again, let me go through these quickly, and then Praveen can add few more. But I feel the strengths is that recently they have learned how to win. And yes, home is still tough, but if you have seen the stats, their home record is improving, and it shows because in the last 4 seasons they have actually reached playoffs 3 times. So that's actually very good for RCB. They are slowly learning to win at home. Weakness will be again the main batters which RCB has or are all past their peak, right? That's like, I mean, I know they're very good batters, they're match winners, but still I feel they're past their peak, especially like Faf du Plessis. I don't think he plays much cricket now. And so that's a weakness. Opportunity, I would say it's a very good opportunity for Akashdeep because, he just made his test debut. He must be fired up, and this can be a very good season for him. And same for Patidar because he must be gutted. He missed the last time. And recently, he had a very poor test series. So he has a point now. Like, if he doesn't fire in the first few matches, like he'll be replaced. So Patidar is under the fire. And threats is like you guys already mentioned. How no matter how much they score, 180, 200, 220, we have seen so many shocking defeats that RCB got, in the death overs bowling. It was Andre Russell many times. It was Puran in the last season in one of the matches. He hit 7 sixes in the last 4 overs. So that keeps happening to RCB, and I think it's the fans and even the team, they always are a little bit worried, even though the required rate is like touching 15. The match is never over in Chennaswamy until the last ball is bowled. So that's a threat for RCB.
Absolutely agree. All the time. But my I would add to the weakness part, the Faf du Plessis. Man, he isn't in great form. I don't know what. He had a poor start in the South Africa League too.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't be a captain, I wouldn't take him in a team. I would play Will of him.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if he's not a captain, I would sit him out. His prime is done. He's a good asset, but his prime is done.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's my on Faf du Plessis.
We always feel that teams with Indian captains do better. I know Virat Kohli stepped down for obvious reasons, but yeah. And again, that's the problem. RCB doesn't have any other big Indian player, right? So they had to go with Faf du Plessis. So, but yeah, that's a good point.
Pratik, looking at their early fixtures, first match is in Chennai. Now they may have to play an extra spinner also. So maybe Mayank Dagger, या फिर कौन होगा सेकंड स्पिनर, आई एम नॉट श्योर. मे बी विल जैक्स कैन एक्चुअली प्ले इंस्टेड ऑफ कैमरन ग्रीन. ऐसा भी हो सकता है, क्योंकि चेन्नई इज नोन फॉर दे सी वेदर यू हैव गुड स्पिनर्स, तो वो लोग अगर नहीं है तो वो लोग टर्निंग ट्रैक पे खिला देते हैं. फिर उसके बाद बेंगलुरु में इनके 3 मैचेस हैं, तो दैट्स अ गुड थिंग. दे आर प्लेइंग 5 मैचेस इन द फर्स्ट प्लेस. तो बेंगलुरु में इनको फिर थोड़ा मोमेंटम मिल सकता है. इवन अगर पहला मैच ये लोग चेन्नई से हार जाते हैं, थोड़ा मोमेंटम मिल जाएगा. एंड ऑफ कोर्स द लास्ट मैच प्रोबेबली वी आर गोइंग टू वॉच इट. And Rajasthan versus Bangalore, that's at Jaipur. So they have 2 away games, but both the away games are first and last. And they have the 3 games home games with
Yeah,
Punjab,
it's very
Kolkata and
interesting.
Lucknow. That's also मतलब कि आप बोल सकते हो अगर if they
All mid-tier teams. Yeah.
mid-tier teams है तो they can start well actually. They can start well.
Yeah,
Let's go
I'm
to
just
the
worried. Like Praveen said that there is doubt on Kohli and Maxwell being available for initial matches. So I hope they're coming back soon. Like maybe at least by second or third game. Yeah.
yeah.
I
Actually,
mean, Kohli, I think he just came to India today from UK.
yes,
So which
yes.
is good, but I don't know how soon he joins the camp and go from there. Hopefully, I don't know how his personal reasons might affect in the coming days, but at least have 4 or 5 games initially. He might play all, and when the next phase comes in, we'll have to
Yeah,
say.
they need Kohli the batter, and also Kohli in the while they're defending, he's so important because he fires up bowlers, especially fast bowlers. They all do wonders under Kohli's like leadership. So yeah, RCB definitely needs him. He's the main guy. So for the players'
Prateek, you are
prediction,
predicting 7 to 9 for RCB. Praveen, what's your team prediction?
Out of 10, I would say this year maybe 7.
7. Okay.
yeah, I'm
And
not very hopeful about playoffs. That's why I predicted 7 to 9.
Praveen,
And
what's your players pick? Prateek has picked Patidar, Maxwell, and Yash Dayal.
Indian, any given day, I would pick Kohli, so I'll stick to him.
Okay.
Overseas, yeah, Maxi, he's a game changer. Uncapped player. Did Karan Sharma played for India?
Yeah, he's capped, but yeah, you can. I think yeah, he has played. He has played.
He played few T20s, I think, few years
अब
ago.
पता है लास्ट टाइम ये लोग सुयश प्रभु देसाई को भी खिला रहे थे उससे कितना इरिटेट हो रहे थे हम लोग प्रभु देसाई को देख के
But
इस बार
capped, I would pick Vaishak over Yash Dayal.
Okay. And I will pick Mahipal Lumror as the uncapped player, and I'm predicting maybe 7th or 8th for RCB. But I think Mahipal
is a good all-rounder. Yeah, he can hit good cameos, and he's decent with the ball. Yeah, they need to develop that player.
Yeah,
I actually always pick Kohli, but I just pick Patidar for fun. Like maybe, I mean, if he can have a good season, like then Kohli and Patidar together can take RCB.
And बहुत chance है कि अनुज रावत actually या महिपाल लुमरोर और एक मनोज.
I don't see them making playoffs.
You don't see them making playoffs. ठीक है. मेरा भी वही था 7th मैंने भी predict की है तो देखते हैं क्या होता है. And that's the RCB review, and more previews coming up. MI, KKR. So stay tuned to our channel. Please subscribe our channel for more content on cricket. Thank you guys. Bye. Bye, Shanesh.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.